How's it going, guys? I'm gonna start off by saying that this is not going to be a car related video. I actually just got a classic game system in the mail and I was so excited that I just had to do a review video about it. So that's what I'm doing today. So if you're new to the channel and you're into car videos, because that's mainly what we do on this channel, make sure you go down below, hit that subscribe button. Also hit that bell so you're notified every time we post a new video. Give us a thumbs up if you like it, and also give us a comment below because we love to hear feedback from you guys. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So about a week ago I was just kind of browsing my Facebook page, and up came this ad for a system called the SUMOSYS Classic Game System. I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. So just out of curiosity, I clicked on the link. It took me to their shop page, and then right at the top it had advertised that it was $149.99, free shipping to all provinces in Canada. So it seemed like a pretty good deal to me. So it advertised that this system has over 11,000 classic games on it, which I thought was pretty far-fetched already. And then in reading further, it says that it has games from classic arcade games. You got all the classic Nintendo systems, PlayStation, Sega, like anything you can think of. Apparently it's on this system. So I don't know, I didn't really believe it. So I tried to do a bit of research and didn't really find anything online about this thing, and I was pretty sure it was a scam. So I started reading some of the comments below, and really there was nothing negative about it. There was a lot of people tagging other people in it and stuff like that, and there was a couple of people saying that they received their game systems and they loved it. So I don't know, I figured for 149 bucks I'd give it a try and see if it's legit or not. And it just arrived in the mail today, so let's open up the box and see what we got here. Alright, so this is it, exactly how it arrived in the mail. It had just a plastic wrap on it with the shipping label and all that on it, so I've taken that off of it, but other than that, this is exactly how it was shipped. So if I pull this off, well, that kid looks happy. I don't know what's up with those glasses, but let's see what else we got here. Okay, so this is the sticker pack that it comes with, so you can cover the system in these, so it looks like a classic NES system. Apparently it has a 1-year warranty on it, so looks like a HDMI cable, classic NES controllers with a USB on them, I believe. Classic SNES controller with USB, and I think the system itself is formatted for the SNES, and you have to configure the NES one to work on the system. And you're supposed to be able to use any other controller too on it as long as it has a USB connection on it, so I guess like a PlayStation controller would work as well. What's this? This, I guess, is the system itself, because we got all the USB ports there. There's the HDMI port. That is very small, like I can hold that in the palm of my hand. Oh, this is all the power adapters. Alright, well, next step is plugging this thing into the TV and let's see what happens. Alright, so here's the full instructions on how to hook this thing up. So basically you run the HDMI cable from the TV to the system, connect the power supply, and then plug it into the wall, connect the Super Nintendo controllers, turn on the TV, switch to the right source, and power it on. It's just that easy. Okay, so I have the power hooked up and the HDMI is hooked up to the TV. I have both controllers plugged into the system, and I think there's a clicker button right here, and that is to turn the power on. Let's see what happens. Oh, what's this? Is this thing actually real? I'm still not convinced, but let's see what happens. Alright, so here's the first menu. So we got favorites, and we just scroll down. I'm guessing all these systems are built right into it. There's so much! Okay, so the main reason I wanted this was for Pokemon. Let's see if that exists on here. There's so much stuff! How do you fit all this onto one system? I know they're small games, but jeez. Jeep Jamboree! Come on, Pokemon. We gotta be getting close. Yeah! Pokemon Red. That's the one I had when I was a kid. So if I hit launch, what happens? The nostalgia is real, folks. Alright, so I got past the first screen and I am playing the game. Okay, Professor Oak just got mad at me for trying to go into the forest. Apparently I will get murdered by Pokemon if I go into the forest, so I must go with him and select my first Pokemon. Oh yeah, I always go with Charmander. So now I want to test out and see if this actually has a save feature on it. So far it looks like it does. Okay, so I've had to play around a bit with the save feature to figure it out, but basically it won't actually save the game. If you save it and hit the power button, then it won't register. So after you save the game, then you have to hit the select and start button at the same time, and then it'll take you back to the main menu, and then you have to back out of here and then select, makes you quit and then shut down the system. So if you don't do it this way to turn it off, if you just hit the power button after saving, it won't register. So now that I've quit the game and I've actually shut down the system properly, now I can go back into the game again. And I launch the game again. It should start me off in the same place that I was. Yeah, there we go. So it seems to have worked that way. So slowly figuring it out, but I'm pretty stoked about it. Alright, so I've just jumped from Pokemon to Spyro the Dragon because it's a classic. I actually still have the original version of this game that I can play on my PS2 there, but let's see if this works with a Super NES controller. I kind of have my doubts, but I'm going to give it a try anyway. So it seems to be working with the Super NES controller. I guess as long as you're pressing the right buttons, then everything works. So like on this controller where it's BYAX, normally it would be X square circle triangle. So as long as you kind of know where the buttons are supposed to be, it works the same way. So like that's awesome. I can go from one system to another on the same system. All I gotta do is switch games, so that's pretty cool. Well, there you have it. This is obviously a legitimate system, so I've been having a lot of fun on it, playing lots of games, and everything seems to be working just like they advertised, so I'd highly recommend it. For 149 bucks, you can't really go wrong. So if you want to get yourself one of these systems, basically just go onto Facebook, search SUMOSYS, and it should be the first thing that pops up. Their shop will pop up on there too. Click on the link and it'll take you straight to their shop, and they offer PayPal as a payment method, so if anything goes wrong, you can get your money back that way. So I figured there wasn't much risk involved. If something did go wrong, I could just contact PayPal, and it actually ended up working out. So if this video was helpful, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment below. Like I said, we love to hear feedback from you guys, and make sure you hit that subscribe button.